But right now, Lindsey starting on the right, Riley on the left, and Leigh Waters to serve. Well, and I think this is a kind of preview of how this match is going to go. It's going to be very patient. All four players with good hands, they're going to pick their spots to pull the trigger.
Second serve.
Nice trigger pull right there for Ben Johns.
Yeah, goes right at the Lindsey Newman left hip. Good spot for him.
Side out. Zero, 0-1. Second serve.
Almost a feeling out process here early on for both these teams.
Yeah, first trigger pull attempt there from Waters. Expect to see a lot more of those.
You see Ben get really big in the middle there when Leigh stepped off to the side to get to her two-handed backhand. Protects her so well. Nice finish for Ben Johns.
Yeah, Riley probably initiating from just a little bit too low. Wasn't quite balanced. Would have been better maybe resetting that one.
Nice job. Riley Newman hitting that back where it came from. So Johns wants him to come back to the middle, but Riley went opposite back to the sideline. One-two combo there from Leigh Waters. Pulls the trigger down the line on Riley Newman.
Yeah, Riley just stretched enough to miss that second counter.
Point.
And that's the forehand roll from Newman that I like from the opposite side, from the right side. He pulls that trigger and then sits in the middle. Frustration from Waters right there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what the Newmans can do. Waters and Johns were well ahead in that point for the majority, but the ball just kept coming back.
Great lob by Waters to set that point up.
Yeah, Lindsey was back, playing defense, didn't do a bad job, but Riley tried staying right on that line, maybe a little bit too bold, dealing with the Ben Johns attack.
2-1-2. Let reserve. 2-1-2. Side out.
There's that attack on a drop from Ben Johns that Leigh Waters is known for.
Yeah, and you don't often see Ben Johns on the right side, maybe just a little bit out of rhythm, hitting dinks from that location.
That's tough right there. I
Second
know
serve.
Lindsey Newman wants to speed something up and get something on the attack, but right at Ben Johns is
1-2-2.
tough. Oh, and a little miscommunication there. Johns wanted to take that, but Leigh Waters is holding her ground.
My mistake. Lindsey should be serving. 2-2-2. Side
Long
out.
right there. Good talk from Leigh Waters.
Yeah, and the advantage that Leigh has is if she can stretch Riley Newman just a little bit on that first attack,
2-2-1.
it'll often engage Ben Johns into that firefight, which gives them a little bit of the advantage at times.
Second serve. 2-2-2.
Lindsey Newman going down that line. It was there. She missed it by maybe about 6 inches.
Yeah, she definitely had some space. Don't mind her
3-2-2.
going for that. She's got to keep Johns honest on occasion.
Going for the Burt there again, but again gets out of position a little bit and leaves Lindsey out to dry.
Yeah, it was a great read by him, but Lindsey forced to reset that ball rather than stay on the attack, and they paid the price.
Side out. 2-4-1. Second
Ben
serve.
Johns, he may be 6'1", but his reach is very long, and he can get to a lot of balls.
Yeah, definitely has the dimensions of this court figured out to a T. Very tough to find attackable locations on the #1 player in the world.
2-4-2.
That's great counter from Ben Johns. You think that's an accident? That's not.
Yeah, that ball got on him very quick. Super impressive for him to be able to find a forehand counter.
4-2-1. Second serve. 4-2-2.
Riley trying to communicate with Lindsey that ball's going to be out, but she plays it, and a point for Waters and Johns.
5-2-2. Side out.
Uncharacteristic, a few missed drop thirds from Ben Johns.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of an opportunity for the Newmans to climb back here, maybe even out the score.
2-5-1.
Just
Second
such a good
serve.
reset from Riley Newman with the left hand.
Yeah, Ben Johns doing what he does. Always seems to find a way to dictate the action up at the kitchen line.
Just missing Newman's shoulder.
Referee timeout. There's a challenge that the player was hit before the ball went out. After video review, there's evidence that it hit the player on the way before landing out. Results in a side out, 5-2-1.
So a good challenge here from Ben Johns and Leigh Waters as the video review
Time in.
is
5-2-1.
overturned. Ben Johns' corner pocket.
Yeah, both Newmans calling that out in the air, assuming that it's going to go long, but the spin off the Ben Johns paddle, just enough to keep that in.
Oh, Lindsey Newman says, you take that corner and I'll dot this corner.
6-2-2.
Nice speed up right there from Riley Newman, leaning in, using that length to his advantage.
2-6-1.
Wow, the counter from Leigh Waters.
Yeah, and she can really trust everything in the middle, covered by her partner. Gives her free reign to just slide over and play almost everything with the backhand.
Point.
About 2 feet out there from Ben Johns. He tries to slip that one down the line.
3-6-2. Side out.
Looked like Riley Newman stepped on the line. Got tripped by it.
Very animated with the body language, trying to will that one over the net.
Watch out for those baselines that jump up and grab you. Wow, another beautiful lob from Leigh Waters sets that Ben Johns put away up. Here's Riley Newman getting tripped up by that baseline.
7-3-1.
Oh, Leigh Waters cleaning up. She loves that shake and bake off the Ben Johns drive.
Yeah, just staying so balanced with her lower body as she's moving forward. Perfect timing on the counter there.
Wow, and Johns even got fooled right there, and he still makes a play.
Yeah, that's when it's disheartening. It was a completely fool your opponent, and they're still able to connect with the counter.
Wow, that pull about 3-4 inches off the ground.
And Lindsey Newman was squatted down in full scorpion, covering almost every location. Ben Johns hitting that perfect tunnel that she leaves vulnerable.
Waters and Johns with a game point, and that will do it right there. 11-2. Waters and Johns convincingly here in game number 1 of this semifinal. That's just so tough on you so quick off the pedal of Ben Johns.
Yeah, and people talk so much about the spin that he's able to generate. But when he hits a high ball, he can really flatten that out to maximize his power for the finish as well as anybody.
Second serve. Zero, 0-2.
Ben Johns coming out on top of yet another hands battle.
Yeah, and that's been the difference. Riley Newman, with his elite counterpunching, normally gets the better of most opponents. But Waters and Johns have kept him limited with his aggression so far in this match.
See, there's no change either from the Newmans. The change worked in their first semifinal or quarterfinal match. Why would you not try and change and put Riley Newman on that right side?
Yeah, and Dom, they may still make that formation change. I think if you're in their camp, I think they're concerned about putting Lindsey Newman in front of Leigh Waters with how gifted of an attacker she is.
Point.
And just a little frustration right there, trying to do something, trying to go right through the body of Leigh Waters there. Newman on that right-hand side finds some opening on Ben Johns, so they are going to switch now.
0-4-1.
We'll see what happens here. Good defense there from Riley Newman. Forces the error. Our Ben Johns, and the Newmans are on the board.
1-4-1.
Nice move on the Burt from Riley Newman, his third in the last 2 matches.
I was going to say, I don't think I've seen a Burt from anybody else today. Seen a handful from Riley Newman.
Yep.
2-4-1.
Frying pan pancake there from Riley Newman.
And so far, the
3-4-1.
formation change, Coach Dom, it's working out. Give you some credit.
Oh,
Second
right
serve.
there. Got to make thirds, though.
3-4-2.
That ball never came up to Newman. And again, same thing we've seen on that side of the court a couple times, Kyle.
Yeah, he clearly got a bad bounce with the amount of topspin Ben Johns had on that. Definitely should have sat up a little higher.
Both the guys on the right now. Oh, and Ben Johns just casually punches the ball right down the middle.
And like you mentioned, kind of a rare opposite formation than what we're used to seeing.
Yes, ma'am.
But it was Johns and Waters who got the better of that exchange.
5-3-1.
Ben held his own on the right there. Did all right.
Point.
Yeah, nice penetrating dink there by Johns. Lindsey Newman unable to come up with the half volley on the backhand dink.
I think Riley Newman takes over more of the court when he's on the right side.
No, you're absolutely right. It's been tough for Waters and Johns to stay in the Waters versus Lindsey pattern because Riley's presence is really being felt, pinching all the way over.
6-3-2. Side out.
Nice job by Lindsey Newman moving the ball around. It wasn't pace that won that for her. It was finding different locations while still keeping the ball at Annalie Waters.
I think he clips the tape right there and hops up over. Newman can't believe it.
3-6-2.
I'm still liking the patterns better from the Newmans because it's getting a little more frantic, right? And I think the Newmans will feed off of that kind of frantic play.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think staying in this formation is the right play. It's serving them a little bit better in this matchup so far.
6-3-1.
Ooh, and Riley Newman stepping in. I think it's the right play. He just overhits it.
Yeah, definitely has to attack that ball. It's just a matter of where he takes it.
7-3-1.
Nice job by Lindsey Newman redirecting that speed up.
Yeah, she just had a sliver back across court, but it didn't take her much. She threaded the needle nicely there.
7-3-2.
Wow, Ben Johns just finding a spot, but again, another beautiful lob from Lindsey Newman.
Yeah, not a bad play from her, but it certainly can be disheartening when you make a great lob, but your opponents are still able to get back to neutral and win the point from you.
Wow, and Ben Johns letting that ball drop as far as he could for the ATP. He almost brought that ball back to the center service line. Can't get enough underneath it, and it will be a game and match point for Ben and Anna Leigh.
10-3-2. Side out.
Seen a few of those, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen
3-10-1.
more third misses from Ben Johns we're used to, and they're still up big.
Second serve.
Just shows the diversity of their game, what they can do, how they can overcome, you know, small mistakes like that.
Point.
Nice counter from Lindsey Newman.
Yeah, jammed up Ben Johns, got that right in the body.
4-10-2.
Speed up from Riley Newman. I think he clipped the tape a little bit and got on Johns.
Five, 10-2.
Wow, and that ball's not coming back on the forehand of Anna Leigh Waters.
Okay, so the Newman's able to get a couple, but still in a big hole here, down match point.
10-5-1. Point.
And the ball in the net from Lindsey Newman, and Anna Leigh Waters and Ben Johns will move on to yet another championship Sunday.